Where are you, my dear?
Hey guys, COUY here, and welcome to COUY Reviews, and for this month's review, I'll unleash my first take in an R-rated animated film, which is 2015's Anomalisa. It's the story of Michael Stone, whom despite has everything, feels like he has nothing, but then finds love with a woman in the hotel, despite being married with another. Just like with Klaus and Wolfwalkers, this is another leftover from a year of mainstream animated features, and unlike those two movies, this one got a limited release in theaters from Paramount Pictures. I kinda see potential with this stop-motion flick, so can it unleash it, or squander it? Well, I can't say that it full-on unleashed it. Here's why. For the story, they decide to take it very seriously with its theme of loneliness, and that everyone's the same. This theme may be simple, but the movie did more than make it work. Imagine this: you have a successful life, like being an author, and having a wife and a kid, but you feel like you don't have that, and your ex-wife missed your opportunity, and somehow, a new friend you just met has filled some kind of gap. This is a heavy film, with no need for laughs or frights. It is purely dramatic and packs a powerful punch in the feels. I'll explain this more in the characters department, so get ready for that. As for the adult parts, they are genuinely and fit the story well, rather than to shove the fact that it's an R-rated animated movie down audiences' throats just to treat them like their intelligence is equal to a Republican politician. I'm looking at you, Sausage Party. There are other things that fit the story well, but they're also for another department. Anyways, the thing that makes the story and themes work is definitely the tone, but also the setting and topic. This movie is set in real life, where the guy stays in a hotel for a day or two, and spends a chemistry with his friend. There is no hero's journey or a glorified road trip sprinkled in here. Mind you, this is a mainstream animated film, and most of them are like that. It's just two adults hanging out, and talking to each other. This feels like a live-action movie, and it's a breath of fresh air. The story is the opposite of its main protagonist, where despite having nothing, feels like it has everything. Moving on to the animation, they went for a realistic approach that also fits in the veins of animated series like Archer and BoJack Horseman, and it looks gorgeous. It gives so much vibes of the Wes Anderson films and Robot Chicken with its medium. Every single movement is realistic and down to earth. The designs in the characters doesn't look uncanny, since it does have a limited flair to it with the eyes. This animation shows that you can animate real life, which is like seeing a painting. Whatever you're seeing already exists, but it's from the perspective of the artist. That is why this movie is animated, but it's also explained by showing Michael's feelings of loneliness. Sure, you can see the lines in the characters' faces, but it fits the movie cause there are two scenes where Michael straightens up his, which is a good fourth wall break. But still, they could have edited them out to make them smoother, even though it will take more work. This is not a criticism, no, because the lines represent how everyone around Michael and Lisa is wearing a mask that's covering their true feelings. Most animation tries to stay away from realism, but this one embraces it, and executes it without making it look creepy, and that goal is perfected. As for the characters, we have Michael, who, like I said, has everything, but feels like he has nothing, and he has a gap that must be filled by new friendship, just for something new to happen. That right there is relatable to me in every single way. Lisa is the shy superfan that ends up hanging out with him instead of her bestie Emily, since she's the hotter one of the two. So it's a surprise for Lisa that Michael chooses her instead. Then they form a respectful and genuine bond that they needed, and it was truly special for them. It is their relationship that drives the story of the movie, and its tone, and themes of loneliness. But what fascinates me more than those two is everyone else. The fact that they sound and look the same makes sense with Michael's feelings. This movie's cast can teach you a good filmmaking lesson. When you have less characters for your story to tell with, they will be more memorable. So, what do I have to say overall about Anomalisa? Well, I can say this. I just saw a masterpiece. Seriously, this is the best adult animated film I have ever seen. It follows all the beats of how an adult animated movie should be, with raw human emotion, an engaging story about the absence of love, beautiful stop-motion animation with a unique style, and complex characters that make this movie feel as real as possible. You know how many animated films try to escape from the dark side of reality, but this one just cannonballs into it, and embraces it to show its true potential at its greatest. If you want something more real than a live-action movie, or an animated movie that's actually adult, this movie is it. It is the definition of adult animated movie, and you must frickin' see it. Please. It truly deserves to be nominated at the 2016 Oscars with the likes of Inside Out and Shaun the Sheep movie. Of course it gets the Heart badge and a milestone rating. I just love this movie so much. Stay tuned for a tribute to Blue Sky Studios in COUY Reviews, and don't forget to like, comment and share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel either. This is COUY signing out.